Hi, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Salty Sweet Games. Welcome to Masks of Nyarlathotep Bulk Cthulhu campaign. I am the aforementioned Salty.
And I'm Sweet.
And these various assorted spices are our friends. Before we go around and meet everyone and their characters who aren't alone with a werewolf right now, because that would be preposterous. Let's do some channel stuff. Firstly, a ton of thanks to our sponsors, Roll20, a virtual tabletop of choice, which unites gamers across any distance with easy-to-use tools that run straight from your web browser for free. We're part of their Spotlight program, which highlights indie TTRPG creators all across the interwebs, and we are super excited to be continuing our relationship with them. Also, for those of you who like your physical click-clacks and your chonky boys, I'm talking about dice while Bunny drags Tommy in the comments. It's incredible. Wow. These are dice, by the way. We are affiliates with Dice Envy, and if you use our code SaltySweet, all caps one word, on their website, you get 10% off your shiny math rocks. They have really cool dragon line that's going on right now. Purple Dragon is the most recent, and I'll just I think it's the next one is like something to do with a brand of soda. So it's really cool, and I can't wait. I'm super excited about it. And if you're a gamer, if you're one of those gamers, you'll really like this one.
Those hashtag pro gamers.
Those hashtag pro gamers. Yeah. So go get your Dice Envy dice, please, and thank you. And last but not least, we have our friends over at Grinding Coffee Co. Hi. Yes, I've got my coffee today. They are a Black and LGBTQA plus owned company, and they have all organic brews, and they donate proceeds to charity, and we like them. And they're coming out. They have like 10 new flavors coming out. There's a lot. Okay? There's a lot, and I love them. This is Peru still, because I like to drink the investigators, I guess, past trauma. I don't know. Delicious. And there are also donation options down below if you want to affect the game directly and support us directly. All of this basically goes to support the channel and compensate our cast. Win, 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 win. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed, gifted subs, followed. Thank you. We have all the fun things, the sub badges and the emotes in chat. Okay. Last thing. We here at Salty Sweet Games use safety tools, lines, veils, X and O cards, stars and wishes, and content warnings because while the characters may be put through hell, the players are here to have fun. We're here to have fun. It's a game. Who'd have thunk? And they are our priority always. Without further ado, let's meet our players. Kienna, who are you playing today? Hi.
Yeah. Hello. I am playing Irene Blackwell, uses she, her pronouns. She is a resident forger. She is kind of spooked by what's going on, but, she's sure that her friends can handle themselves when they split the party. I'm sure. We have full confidence that everything will go completely fine.
We should. No reason it didn't. Hi, Alyssa. Thank you for the raid.
Thank you for the raid.
Let us hop up to Allie. Hi, Allie. Who are you? Who are you playing? Tell me all about it, because I don't know you.
Good morning. We've never met before.
Yeah.
I'm Allison. It's great to meet you. Hi, everybody. I am playing Ganymede Graves, adventure scientist, who I feel is she's in a classic kind of Lovecraftian pulp bad situation right now. Sure. She is in a beautiful party dress and so high-heeled shoes, standing in the muddy grass outside of an ancient castle.
Yes.
She's just gotten caught by somebody who I'm pretty sure is a bad guy doing something she shouldn't be doing, and she's unarmed. I'm so excited for what's about to happen.
Who wouldn't be? Good to know. All right, let's go over to Summer. Hi, Summer.
Oh, yo, what's up?
Valiant effort.
Hi.
Who are you? Who are you playing?
Me. Oh God. Boring. I'm Summer. I use she, her pronouns, and I am playing one Mr. Charlie Rapp, who uses he, him pronouns. He is chill as hell.
So chill.
Chill as hell. You know, just hanging
Yeah.
out, having some dinner, drinking some beer, like literally having the best time in the countryside. Fucking country, you know?
Incredible.
Fuck it up. It's amazing.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna just whoo. Tommy save me.
Oh boy. Wow. I was prepared to do this and then I was suddenly not prepared to do this at all. Hello.
Yeah.
Hi. Yes. I'm Tommy, Adam Peredur Pingo on the Twitter Sphere. I play Zebulon Augustine Claiborne Montgomery III, who is, I don't know, he's just doing something. He's just doing Zeb things, helping someone out, you know, someone who just wants to get out of their house and away and go see things and have fun. Totally, that's it. There's nothing weird here happening at all. Ganymede is fine. Zeb is also, I would like to just a reminder, is moving like a fucking spider right now and silent as fuck.
Oh, that's right. You're very
extreme success.
Extreme success.
Extreme stealth success.
Yeah, Tommy is very proud, and we're all gonna support him in his pride. Yes. Okay, let's do a recap. Beautiful. So last time, Charm and Charlie Rapp and Irene tried to help out some of the locals who had lost family members to this so-called beast of Lesser Edale. But when his charm wasn't as effective as usual, he instead did a reading on the site of one of the killings. In it, he saw a tall, bipedal beast tearing this villager to shreds. After talking to another bereaved family member who suspected the vain heir Lawrence to be involved, Charlie and Irene made plans to visit the vicar, who apparently had actually seen the beast. Meanwhile, at Castle Plum, Zeb agreed to bust out the younger vain Eloise, much to his sister Annabelle and Ganymede's chagrin. They had been upstairs changing for supper, just like two gals being pals. Oh, pew, pew, pew. Dinner was awkward, and Eloise didn't join them. As Zeb and Ganymede were left alone, the pair decided to split up to, 1, get Eloise out, and 2, check on Annabelle, who had appeared out of it after supper. Eloise never emerged from her window, which Zeb is hiding under just so stealthy. I gotta emphasize again, just for Tommy's sake, just like the stealthiest. So there was that. But Ganymede was confronted by the other vain sibling, Lawrence, who saw right through her feeble excuses. And then the howl started. Oh, and thank you, Mal. 1 advantage for the entire crew of PCs and an extra one for Ganymede. Thank you, Mal. Yay. They needed a refill, honestly. They were not doing great. Okay, who should we pick up with? Gosh, it's so hard to decide who we should pick up with, but let's go down to the village just to prolong the torture of those at the castle. Yeah. So what's going on? What's going on down there, friends?
Well, I think that we stopped by the inn to kind of dry off a little bit.
Yes.
And get some din-din.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, is it dark? It's like full dark right now, right?
Yeah.
I think that Charlie's just gonna, they've probably had a nice dinner. It's been great. And then Charlie's like looking at Irene and he's just like, should we go see him tonight or should we wait until tomorrow?
Well, I assume that they're already off to bed or to dinner at least, and normally not the times that people visit.
Yeah. I think that our best bet is probably to wait here, talk to the other two whenever they get back.
I wasn't expecting them to be out this long, but I guess
Yeah.
they stayed for dinner. I don't really know how the whole nobility work.
What time is it, Lauren? Roughly?
It's probably 7.
Okay. Okay. Well, you know, if they are having dinner, I would expect they had some catching up to do with Annabelle, so we could probably give it another hour.
Yeah, and I guess just rest here.
Keep an ear out for any howling.
Right. And if anyone stops by to talk to, then at least it won't look like we just casually walked up to them or anything, because we've already been here for a while.
Yeah, that works for me, and we can go out again in the morning and finish talking to people.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'm gonna get 2 more drinks.
Sure.
And I guess we're just gonna keep an ear out for some howl.
We're listening for howling. Yeah,
Okay.
we are listening
for
for
howling, and anyone who walks in.
Proactive.
or like
Weird.
gunshots, or like we're just keeping our ears out for all that. Because I
Mm.
know that there was a very drunk man with a gun, so I'm gonna listen for that too.
Yeah, a very drunk man with a gun who's a little trigger happy.
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead and make a listen check.
Okay. I'm good at that, I think. Am I good at that? Let me find out.
I'll use an advantage on this.
Am I a good listener? Time to find out. Where the fuck is it? Ma'am?
It's in the L's.
Wow.
I don't see it.
Wow.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I'll use an advantage because I'm worse at listening than Irene. And can I not use my advantage?
We'll go with this time, but one day.
I'll go ahead and use it. That's fine.
Okay.
I got a success.
Regular success. Okay.
Yeah.
I think as you're waiting, relaxing, listening, perhaps with the windows open, you do hear the distant cry of what sounds like a dog or a wolf, maybe. Not so much howls, just like cries.
Like in distress?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Charlie would point that out to Irene. It just sounds like a dog, though, right?
As
doesn't
far
sound
as
like
you
a-
can tell.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he would just be like, kind of perk up at that and be like, I heard something. It sounded like a dog crying, though, so I can't say for sure if that's anything suspicious.
Right. They did say, did they specify what types of sounds they were hearing, other than that it was a dog?
They said howling. I think that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, I guess we continue to.
I guess if things get worse, we can go check it out. But I mean, I'm not so much worried about finding the source of the howling as much as the other two getting back here in one piece.
You're right.
If they're not back in, another 40 minutes or whatever, we can head up that way, maybe meet them on the road so they're not alone.
Yeah, probably. Just so I know, Lauren, what are the windows like in this space? Like, is it,
They're like latched and open out.
okay. And are there ones, by the front door, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, downstairs there are.
Okay. Are there any on any of the other walls? I'm just trying to get a better mind picture of what.
How much viewing do we have of the road, basically?
Oh, yes. Okay. Laughing horse in. So I think one of you is probably on the... I think all of the rooms are kind of on the west side, but whoever's got the corner room, we can say Irene, can also see north.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, just want to know.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe if we want to get a better vantage point, we head upstairs. The castle northwards, right?
Yeah. We're pretty much done here, so we can migrate upstairs. Keep an eye out for them.
Yeah. We'll head upstairs and just kind of head to Irene's room too.
We'll perch by the window.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hop back over to the castle. Let's start with our sneaky boy, Zebulon.
Okay, so what is it? So Eloise hasn't come out yet, yes?
Nope. That's right.
Okay. Zeb is going to creep over to the trellis and attempt to climb it.
I put a trellis there, and because I put a trellis there, I'm not going to make you roll a climb check.
Okay,
because I assume, like with swim, that most of you can swim under ideal conditions. So
yeah, I always thought it was like my climb like score isn't really like great, but like my strength is 70.
Right.
I feel. But yeah, I'm just gonna climb up there.
Yep.
Just,
you do it.
Totally
with a plum.
Yeah, totally. This is totally not a bad idea at all. So where does it lead?
Straight to, it's not really a balcony per se. I mean, there is enough for maybe one person to stand, but right to Eloise's room.
Is there like double glass door?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Zeb's just gonna lightly rap on it.
No answer.
Miss Vane. He's just saying real quietly.
Yeah, there's no answer. And
he looks at the. Oh, go ahead.
It's dark in there.
Yeah. Zeb like looks at the door and he's like. He's kind of doing like the.
You gonna go in?
Do I? Don't I? He will try the door.
Yeah, it's unlocked.
He will peek his head inside.
It's dark, but with the there's not much of a moon out, but the light that comes in, you can see the room is empty.
Well, this is awkward. Oh.
Isn't it just?
Oh God. His sister's room was on the second floor, yes?
Yep, it's just down the hall.
such a bad idea.
Yeah.
But,
Do it. Go
yeah,
for
no, I
your
know.
worst idea. Go for it.
You're only
Zeb,
as good as your worst idea.
Zeb is going to creep across and go to the doors to the hallway
Uh-huh.
and try and listen at them to see if anyone's out there.
Sure. Make a listen check.
I'm using advantage.
Sure. Sure. Awesome.
That is a success by 1.
Okay.
It's riding that edge there.
Yeah. Okay, so you listen and you hear maybe some movement downstairs, but that's probably just the staff, honestly. Nothing sounds hurried or like anybody's trying to... It sounds like a normal house that's closing down for the night. But with your success, you now hear those howls.
I mean, this just really feels like one of those moments out of those moving pictures coming out of Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it's just that, like, kind of like thinking to himself. He's going to quietly as he can,
So
I wouldn't happen to have a can of WD-40 in front of.
I'm letting you keep your stealth for
Quietly
now.
as can.
Yeah.
He's going to open the door and peek his head out.
Yeah.
If he sees that no one is out there, he's going to quietly creep to Anna's room.
Yeah. You do so. You do it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. I need to milk my successes,
I've
my
got
good successes, as much as I can.
You got it for 2 weeks.
And I am going to knock on her door.
There is no answer.
Anna. I've got a real bad feeling about all this.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Zeb's going to check on her door just to see if it's open or locked.
It's open.
It's open. Zeb's gonna peek inside, just say, "Man, I couldn't not come back and check on you. I'm mom and pa. Yeah, there we go. I gotta get back into mom and pa will kill me if I didn't, at the very least keep tabs on you, make sure you're okay."
Yeah, so when you go inside, you see Annabelle's there. She's asleep. And you would probably know Anna's not the heaviest sleeper, but she is not waking up. She's alive. You can hear her breathing.
All right, Zeb's gonna go over there and try and like give her a gentle shake.
It has no effect.
All right, now I am mighty suspicious.
And now you can see out the window, which is so great because you see Ganymede down there and Lawrence Vane.
Well, shit.
So we'll cut down there. What was the last thing? What was the last thing that was said? I'm sure it was very friendly. I think he told you not to lie to him.
I think so too. It was whatever he said in response to my failed attempt to make up a decent reason for being there.
So Zeb, what you see from the window above is you see the back of Lawrence and you see the front of Ganymede, just to set this up in case, I don't know, anything happens. So Ganymede, as you're standing there probably trying to come up with something else to say, Lawrence reaches into his breast pocket
He reaches into his breast pocket.
Yeah.
Ganymede mumbles something under her breath like, I'm so terribly sorry. And I'm going to take a swing at him.
You're only as good as your worst idea. Go ahead.
Steph just goes like, upstairs.
I don't trust him. Oh my god. That's a critical fail for those of you who are watching us on YouTube. A 100.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. Oh my god.
Miles advantage.
Bring it.
Okay. So, as you go rear back, he finishes pulling out what he was pulling out, which turns out to be a book. And as you see the title, which is The Hungry Dead by Jackson Elias, your fist goes like into the book. And he's got the hardcover. It's surprisingly hefty.
Oh my. Oh my.
He's just standing there frozen.
Ganymede is like, ow! Ow!
I'm sorry. Wait, am I?
No, I'm sorry. I thought I thought you had a gun. Perhaps I'm terribly embarrassed. I'm so sorry.
Are you all right? Do you need some ice?
And even in the darkness, you could see it's starting to swell a bit. Yes, some ice, I think. Oh, no, I shouldn't trouble you. I should get back to...
No, it's quite all right. Do you want to come inside? We probably shouldn't linger out here.
Well, yes, I suppose. Thank you. I'm so sorry. That was most rude of me. I'm terribly sorry.
So, yes, we'll go inside, and if Roger asks anything, just let me talk to him. Father should be
right
where he usually is at this time. Where is your gentleman friend, Miss Claiborne Montgomery's brother?
I don't know. He's probably getting himself into some trouble, if I'm being honest.
Probably. Come with me.
He is a Claiborne Montgomery, after all.
Yes. And he leads you inside. Zebulon, what are you doing?
Can Zeb hear that? Can Zeb hear any of that? I imagine not, but...
Did you, open the window?
No.
No, then probably not.
Yeah. Why does Ganymede keep throwing Zeb under the bus?
That's a great question.
What did I ever do to you? Zeb's just like... Zeb's just not sure what... He's not really... Can he... I mean... You see some... Oh, man, medicine, not my thing. Absolutely not my thing.
Yeah, you could go for it, though. Who knows?
Zeb's just gonna see if he can think of obviously he thinks something's up. She was feeling bad after dinner and isn't waking up now, which is either very concerning, sickness wise, or something's happened.
Mm-hmm. Go for it. Make a medicine roll. Yeah.
Nope.
You're not sure.
Not even close.
I mean, she doesn't appear to be in any kind of distress. just very, very heavy slumber.
Mm-hmm. All right. Eloise not in her room, not coming out, and I think something smells fishy here. And it's not dinner. Shit. And then Zeb sees Ganymede going off with this Lawrence guy, which can't be good.
Uh-huh.
Zeb just doesn't know enough about this place to figure out where he would do or go.
Do you want to snoop around?
Yeah. Zeb's gonna do some snooping. Zeb's gonna do a little investigative snooping.
Sure.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't do that? Sounds great.
Yeah. I think he's gonna start in Anna's room. See if he sees anything funny there, or anything weird, and then he's gonna move.
Yeah.
And then move out the
Annabelle's
hallway.
stuff mostly just looks like her stuff. Nothing super odd in there.
Okay, Zeb's gonna move out to the hallway. Zeb's gonna go back to Eloise's room.
Sure.
And snoop around respectfully.
Yeah.
in there.
Those two things do not go together, Tommy.
They can.
You cannot
They-
snoop respectfully. You'll
You
find
can't.
nothing if you're respectful.
So, in Eloise's room, let me just...
This is one of those times I really wish I had Charlie's trait of never being surprised in combat.
Sure.
It's so nice to have, huh?
Right.
Sure would be nice.
Make a spot hidden check.
We're just gonna roll another one of those advantages because
Okay.
because
You got this. Ooh.
Nice.
that's a hard success.
Yes. Okay. So, as you're being so quiet, you look around, and I think maybe you even find this accidentally just because you're a big guy, and as you are looking through things, your elbow kind of goes out and hits a like a panel in the bed that apparently opens.
Oh, yes. I've heard about these secret castle things.
Uh-huh.
Read them in books.
Yep. You look inside.
Yes, I do look inside.
Okay.
Yeah, Zeb's looking inside.
All right.
Respectfully.
There is a small book.
This is not very respectful. It could be her diary, and that would be awkward. But Zeb's too suspicious right now. I mean, no, he's gonna read it. He's too suspicious right now, and his sister comes first. Like, it's his sister, and then other people's, dignity.
Sure.
It's not a skin book, is it?
It is not a skin book.
Great.
All right. But yeah, Zeb's gonna read it.
Yeah, so you find inside some of what she told you, just nightmares of, and they're very fragmented, blood and growling and just hearing all of this. But you do find something similar to the other diary you read. The one by Edgar Vane that was from the mid-17th century, I think we said.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you...
16th, 17th century, yeah.
Yeah. So you do find a name that was similar to what you found in that one, and I'll spell it out for you. Just kind of scrawled over and over, Mordigian.
Mm-hmm. All right. This is a little weird. And that's what I get from this.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think I'll even drag y'all over to the map.
Oh, snap. That can't be good.
What are you talking about? Let me see if this is... What's this doing over here? Oh, not too bad. Not too bad.
Not
I wonder
too
what
shabby.
these blocked out room
It's nothing. Don't
Definitely not suspicious.
worry about it.
Definitely
Not
not
suspicious
suspicious
at all.
At all.
Don't worry about it.
Never been suspicious of Lord
There's
ever.
no suspicious rooms in an old castle.
No.
Okay,
You-
This isn't
Zeb.
looking good. This isn't
Yes.
looking good.
Oh, God.
You are in number 16. The oh no, you're in Eloise's room, so number 13.
13.
Over here.
And I've checked both rooms. I'm assuming
Yes.
one's like a sitting room and one's a bedroom. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Zeb is going to creep back out the hallway and head towards, the 15 area and just kind of peek out.
Mm-hmm.
And see if you can see, I don't know. Did it look like Ganymede and Lawrence were heading back to the house?
Yes.
Okay. He's gonna peek out and see if he can hear Ganymede. Make sure she's...
They're being pretty quiet.
Mm-hmm. Can you see or hear anyone else in this area?
Not at the moment. You seem clear.
Okay. I go. I mean, I don't know where do I want to check?
There are stairs that go up, and then there are, of course, stairs that go down.
Zeb's gonna check up first and then go down. Make
Okay.
sure there's, kind of do like a clear, just go.
Sure. When you go up, you find an empty attic. It's a
Completely
rather
empty?
large room, but there's nothing in here.
All right. Well, that makes me better knowing there's no one up here. All right. I guess it's time to go down.
Okay.
Creep.
Yeah.
Real Scooby-Doo like.
Yeah, totally.
Vertical to the floor. Just like.
Yeah. So you emerged down to the Great Hall. There's the big, the large set of double doors that y'all didn't come through because they're just closed off.
Yeah.
They're probably just fragile and they're trying to preserve them. There are the rooms that lead into what you assume is a study. And the library, of course, where you were earlier. But as you're on this floor, I do need you to make another stealth check.
Advantage, y'all. I'm just burning through these, but you know what? I've got to.
Make it rain. Oh!
Okay, that's a success.
Oh, wait, those were spot hiddens.
Oh, sorry. Those were spot hints.
Yeah.
Wait. I hit the wrong one. Damn it. I moved my thing. Damn it. Okay. That's a success.
Nice.
On myself.
Nice. Okay, so as you move down, you see the study door is slightly ajar.
He's gonna listen. He's gonna listen to see if anyone's in there.
Okay, make a listen check. It's quiet.
No advantage on this one. I'm getting low. I'm getting low, y'all. You hear that, everyone in chat? I'm getting low on advantages.
He's fine.
Oh my God. I hear everything. I know what's going on in the basement.
Yeah.
I know what's going on in the sub-basement. I don't care if they're soundproofed.
That would be an extreme success. All right. So it's very faint, but you hear the sound of ice in a glass. You hear kind of the sound of somebody lighting a cigar.
Okay. So not going towards the study then.
And I think with that you can kind of, with your hearing, trace the path that Ganymede and Lawrence seem to be taking, which is to the kitchen.
Okay. Zeb's gonna try and creep back to the kitchen. Just to make sure Ganymede is okay, because he's not quite sure what's going on. Yep, just creep into the kitchen.
Great. Yeah, you can do that. So you managed to avoid, it sounds like most of the servants are probably in their quarters, because nobody's really up and about at this time. So you can pass through the servants' hall without an issue, through another corridor, and outside of the kitchen. Ganymede and Lawrence. Yeah, so Lawrence has fetched you some ice, Ganymede, and I think both of you, when you're in here, or in this area, those howls seem to be louder.
Louder as in they're coming from inside the house, or
That's
louder as
hard
in...
to tell. It's a castle, so all the sound is like pew, pew, pew.
Yeah.
Just
As I hear that, so is that normal?
Lawrence clears his throat and his cheeks start to turn a little red, even though it's obviously dark in here right now. Yes, yes it is.
I don't know that I've ever heard a call quite like that before. What type of animal is it?
He has a very... There's a very long pause as he's just kind of wrapping the ice up in a cloth for you. And hands it over. You and Annabelle's brother, are you the ones mentioned in this book, which she has out?
Well, yes. Yes, we are, as a matter of fact. It was quite a little adventure. She's applying the ice to her bruised knuckles.
Some of the things that this author describes, I assume you've had dealings with the stranger things in this world.
That is a safe assumption.
May I show you something?
Of course.
And he finds a lamp, basically, and lights it. And he walks toward... He walks toward a set of stairs that go down.
I will follow him. I think I'm my embarrassment has overcome my suspicion at this point.
Yeah. Okay. So, yes, he begins to lead you down. Zebulon, with your dope listening skills, I think you hear that conversation and you hear a door open and footsteps begin to go somewhere.
Hey, Zeb is gonna creep after them.
Okay. All right, easily
This
done.
seems like the best way to find out information.
Sure. So you begin to creep down. This Ganymede, it looks older, which is impressive considering the castle is already old. It's probably part of its original fortification, which I think you'd be able to recognize. You kind of walked through a wine cellar and into what looked like a storage room, and inside is a door, again, leading down. There's a key nearby. Lawrence takes that and unlocks it. There's a long flight of steps leading into a cold and dark stone chamber, and here you see a few ancient-looking chains hanging from the walls. There's an iron door that leads into a series of 9 cells, each fitted with their own iron doors. And all these cells are bare, except for one. And in that one there is fresh straw on the floor, and you could probably see more, except Lawrence has stopped dead in his tracks. She's not here.
Lawrence, who's not here? What is this place?
This is where we keep her when she... I think we're in danger, Miss Graves.
Ganymede is backing up back toward those stairs.
Yep. I think maybe Ganymede runs into Zeb.
And you run straight into Zeb.
Yeah.
Just
She probably lets out just a little scream before she's able to stifle it.
Yeah. Lawrence turns
Zebulon.
around.
Zebulon, upstairs. Let's go back upstairs.
all right. I'm okay.
Wait, please. And he starts to walk toward the cell. And he tries the door. You see him trying this door, and it is shut. It is locked. It has not come undone.
Lawrence, what kind of danger?
From Eloise.
Well, son of a bitch.
And there it is.
Let's go back to the village. It has been uneventful for the last 45 minutes.
Yeah, we love to see it.
Yep.
I think we've just been kind of chilling and drinking, but definitely getting more and more worried
Sure.
as the night goes on. And our friends have still not returned.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a vision of a very scary beast
Mm-hmm.
tearing a man apart. Don't like that.
No.
So I think Charlie would look at Irene. Well, we said about an hour.
That's what we did.
We should probably take a weapon just in case.
And Irene just kind of like sighs and like picks up her bag, which already had her handgun in it.
Yeah.
I haven't exactly been anywhere without it.
Yeah, we've all learned better at this point.
Do you have?
Always.
Okay.
All right. We'll get our coats and head up to Castle Plum. I think Charlie will probably tell what's his head, the bartender. I definitely wrote down his name and know what it is. Bill Tatlock.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell Bill that we're going to be back in short order. We're going to be back soon.
Yeah, he would definitely, I think, try to stop you from going.
Really? Okay. Yeah. Charlie would be like, my friend and I were going to be leaving just for a little bit. We have our two other friends are up at Castle Plum and obviously aren't back yet. So we were going to walk up and make sure that they get back all right.
I wouldn't recommend going out this late if they're not back. Maybe they decided to stay up there for the night.
Either way, would like to know that they're safe. Trust me, I have a pretty good idea of what's out there. We'll be safe.
He shrugs, trying to look nonchalant,
Yeah.
but definitely there's some nervousness there.
Yeah.
Okay, and y'all are headed, are y'all going directly to Castle Plum?
Yeah, we don't have any reason to go anywhere else just because that's where our friends went. We're very cautious about things in the dark.
Sure.
As we head up that way, but yeah, we'll walk straight there.
Question,
and
did y'all bring Ganny's shotgun or no?
Probably not.
Okay.
I wouldn't think that we did.
Neither of us know how to really use it. So.
Yeah. Also, say like best case scenario, nothing is wrong, and we get up there and we just have Ganny's like shotgun. Charlie would be like, well, she would be mad that we touched it. You know, it's like her special.
Okay.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can head up to Castle Plum. It's definitely a bit of a walk. Make listen checks as you're starting up the road.
Absolutely.
All right, using another advantage on this.
Just call them out to me because I've got something else pulled up right now.
Sure you do. Sure you do.
Don't worry about
Love
it.
to hear it. You're busy.
Yeah.
Busy lady. I will also use an advantage. Failure on my part.
Okay.
Hard success on
Ooh,
mine.
thank God.
Nice. Okay. as you're headed up to the castle, you see just almost like I think an old, not mining entrance, but just a part that like actually peeks out into the moors above and close to the village as you're leaving. And Irene, now with that hard success, you hear the howls and they seem to be coming from there.
Charlie.
Yep.
Well, I think I know where the howling's coming from. And kind of like gestures up towards the castle.
Should we go check it out?
Well, if our friends are still there, and we're trying to figure out what that howling is, whether it's a beast or a dog, it seems like everything's leading up that way.
All right. We'll be ready to run if we need to, but I can't imagine that at least Ganymede wouldn't have tried to figure out what that howling was. If they're close to it.
Well, hopefully this time she didn't need to break into anywhere.
Fingers crossed. But yeah, I think we'll start heading towards the howling.
Toward that, okay, so, sorry, to be clear,
Towards
the
the
howling,
mine shaft, right?
toward the mine shaft or toward the castle? The howling
Okay.
seems to be coming from the mine shaft.
Okay.
I want to go in the mine.
I think the mine shaft.
Yeah.
Okay. It's very dark. It would be very dark. Obviously, it doesn't like go straight down. But this one has been obviously abandoned for a while. But it's it's super dark, just to be clear.
Okay. That's fine. We love the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we'll start carefully making our way inside.
Okay.
I'll get my gun out. I'm never
yeah.
surprised in combat, so it's hardly necessary, but
Of course.
I'll get it out.
Go ahead, and I want you to make stealth checks. I'm gonna use the listen from
Stealth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Using
I'll
another
use an
advantage.
advantage. I'll use
You
a point of
should-
luck.
Yeah, use the point of luck.
Great success.
Nice.
Damn,
Okay,
nice,
very
Irene.
Good. All right, and you two descend into this abandoned mine. Shaft.
What a good idea this was.
Here we go.
It's hard to, like, once you get in there, as established before, super dark. There's it seems to be kind of limestone caves. You can make a natural world check if you want.
Sure,
If you
why
just
not?
Want to?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Sure.
Oh my god.
A success. I didn't need that, but okay,
No.
I'll take it.
Okay. This is I don't know. Maybe Charlie at some point.
I love limestone, you know.
Yeah, found. Maybe there was some reading material in the inn that you took the time while you were waiting.
Yes, I love that.
These mines are where they basically extract blue john, which is a fluorite or fluorspar, I think it's called. It's got elements of purple, blue, and yellow. It's found nowhere else in the world.
It's called blue. What?
It's
What's
called
it called?
blue john.
Blue John.
Yeah. And you know that the actual, I'm going to assume, yes, there was reading material in the inn. And
There had to have been.
you know that the Blue John Cavern, like the main entrance to it, is southeast of here.
Mm-hmm.
Like the big main entrance. But obviously there are, like, it's vast and hasn't been completely mined, and this just seems to be
An entrance.
yeah, an entrance that probably wasn't very used because it's like you can't get tools and things down here.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no Blue John like just here, but you can assume that's what this vein or whatever is part of. So yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think Charlie's just kind of like rattling that off.
Mhm.
Tyrene, just like pretty much all of that. Yeah. Just as we're
Very-
walking
very compelling
quietly.
stuff.
Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
compelling. The history of Blue John, you know?
Yeah.
It's super interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can go off about like the different like rooms in the main entrance. You just had a great time reading about it.
Yeah, it was so good. Love
Yeah.
local shit.
Mm-hmm. Who wouldn't? Okay.
Yeah, but we're gonna keep going.
Great.
Are there any like discarded lanterns or anything anywhere?
Make a luck roll.
I'd love to.
I would
will.
love to give you light because it's gonna be bad if you don't have light.
Okay, I'm gonna get it. A critical failure.
Irene, you want to make a luck?
Sure, I'm not lucky, but
I'll use
sure.
the critical failure for something, but
Yeah. Where the fuck is this on my third? That
great.
failed too.
Okay, so no light.
No lights. Love
I
that.
have matches, but that's it.
Okay, that'll help.
I mean, Charlie smokes, so
Yeah. Great. Okay. You move further into this area. And Irene, with your listen check from before, the howling seems to have stopped, and it more seems to be just like the normal, but the sounds of animals just not howling. That's what I mean. Whining
Like breathing
a
and
bit, maybe.
stuff?
Yeah, breathing. But you're really going off of your ears only. And you move. And further in, there seems to be another one of these openings just out in the moors. And a bit of moonlight trickles in. And that's when you see
show me.
the
Show me the
forms.
beast. Forms, multiple?
Yes. Multiple.
Hey.
Ooh. Can't wait to see the forms. I love forms.
Who doesn't? What you see before you is much like what Charlie saw in his vision. These things stand, although some of them are crouched, but obviously can move on just two legs. They have long talons, and you see kind of a slight snout and razor-like teeth as the moonlight glints off them. The flesh looks hard and gray. And there are a few of them, and another comes into the ring, so to speak. This one looks slightly different than the others. The hair hanging off the others is very gray, much like the rest of their body. But this one has kind of a yellowish hair and a slightly smaller frame. And they're kind of moving around it, sniffing, and you obviously can't understand how they're communicating with each other. And you're just there, watching. What do you do?
Look at Irene and like,
Yeah. We're turning the fuck around.
yeah, quietly turning this train the fuck around.
Yep.
And going back out.
Great. Make another stealth check.
Yeah, I'll use my final advantage. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Using another advantage here too.
Oh my god, I'm so scared.
You should be.
I do not stealth.
Oh,
We
fuck.
suck. We just straight up blow it.
I mean, you don't have any light, so this makes sense.
I just punt a rock across the entire fucking cave.
Yeah.
Bounces off of 100 things.
Yeah. Great. I'm so happy.
Happy.
Oh no, there are so many of them. Okay, so as you turn to go, both of your feet just hit these rocks and they skitter across the path in front of you. All of these creatures stop. Like freeze, go very quiet. If you look over your shoulder, they're all looking in your direction and their eyes glint in the darkness. But just to keep you like in suspense, let's go back to Castle Plum. How's it? Yeah, what are we? So we're all here. We're all here now. We're all here.
Lawrence, we're gonna need you to tell us exactly what it is that's going on here.
Yes, I was planning on it. I'm just a little concerned because she's not in there.
Why in the world would your sister be in there?
For everyone's safety.
This have something to do with the weird dream she was saying she was having?
Yes, she's told me about those, and I suspect they're more like fragmented memories.
What exactly is she, Larry?
I don't know. If I told you, you wouldn't believe me. I thought if I could show you with your experience.
Lawrence.
Yes.
Lawrence, you've read the book. There's no need to be coy.
She's some kind of ghoul.
And Ganymede looks at Zeb, and what her eyes are communicating is Anna.
She appears to be knocked out at the moment. Did y'all do something to her food because she was staying here and you didn't want her to figure out what was going on?
Yes, it was Father's idea. It's nothing harmful, just so that she didn't. It's usually we hear the sounds she makes. When we put it down here, she's raging.
Yep. All right. Well, I am gonna have to punch you for that one later.
All right.
But look.
Oh my god.
I'll get
And
it.
The sound of Lawrence's heart and being threatened by Zebulon.
Now you've read the, from what I heard, you've read the book. We've seen weird stuff before, and so this only happens when during the moon, when the moon gets full, like.
Well, that's when it started, but it all started the night she turned 21, her birthday, 3 months ago. But since then, the transformation has lasted longer. At first it was just those 3 nights, but now it's expanded around the moon. Sometimes days before, sometimes days afterwards. And it's getting, these episodes are getting longer.
Why can't we go anywhere normal, Ganymede? You are muted.
We have to go get your sister now.
I mean, she's knocked out. I mean,
She should be perfectly safe. It doesn't seem like, wherever Eloise is, it doesn't seem like she went out this way back into the house.
Then where would she go?
He goes and unlocks the door to look inside. Are you going with him?
Something's gonna drop from the ceiling. This is just me saying that. Zeb will go.
Yes.
Zeb is on high alert right now. He's been made aware of. Yeah, it doesn't mean she's in there. Yeah, Zeb's on high alert, but yeah, he'll go in to look as well.
Yeah. Okay, make spot hidden checks as you look around the cell. It's not very large at all. I mean, it's larger than the rest.
I'm gonna use an advantage. Thank you, Mal.
An extreme success.
Nice.
Hard success.
Ooh, very good. Okay, so both of you are gonna find this. I think maybe Ganymede's just knowledge of historical places, and maybe from what Zeb discovered earlier by accident, you're both looking around for secret castle things, and you managed to find one. Loose stone that when both of you push it, opens a door in the stone wall that you could not see before.
Really, Larry?
What? He looks shocked.
I mean, have you read any books? Just about every book in every castle, there's always a secret room.
I had no idea.
What light is there in this space right now?
I think there is probably like an ensconce on the walls, candles lit.
Well,
Ganymede's going to grab a candle holder.
You wouldn't have happened to have brought your gun with you, Ganymede, would you?
No, unfortunately.
Larry, you wouldn't happen to have any guns laying around.
I have a gun, and he gives you a very hard look. He does not offer you
We're
the
not
gun.
shooting your sister, but you should have one, or someone should have one. It's just you know, if anything I've learned in all of these things, it's never just one, Larry. It's never just one. I promise you, I will do what I can to help your sister. From one brother to another.
Make a persuade.
Oh my god. Okay, that's not bad. I don't really want to burn my last luck on a persuasion roll. Yes. Feels.
Success.
Yeah, he takes out whatever gun you think he would have and hands it to Ganymede.
Yeah, good. That's good. That's the right person to hand it to.
Very well.
It's another like pea shooter.
I don't know.
If it's a handgun, just for the record, I actually don't have a whole lot of handgun skill.
Oh no, this is gonna be really bad, y'all.
I might.
Fine.
In fact, I think. Zebulon, I think perhaps.
Let me see what he has. Oh, he has. You will not believe it, but it is on his sheet. He has a shotgun. He has a 12 gauge shotgun.
I don't know where he was hiding it, but is it like a shorty?
I think he grabs
it. Is it a shorty with a?
I think he walks toward. I can't believe he has a shotgun. That's incredible. He kind of walks back toward the entrance and lifts it off of you know how old dudes hang their shotguns and we.
Oh,
But
yeah.
he grabs it and brings it back.
In the dungeon, where you're keeping a ghoul, you might need a gun.
Yeah.
Just maybe.
I can't believe he has a shotgun. That's so funny. It's 12 gauge.
Perfect.
46/2d6/1d6, obviously. Yeah.
Can you tell us anything about what she looks like when she's this ghoul thing?
Well, it started off with her whole body becomes covered in hair. She grows in size, a lot stronger. Her face turns into this almost like a rabid dog. The only thing that I can still recognize about her is her hair, but that's started to change too as the episodes have gotten longer.
You sure this isn't a werewolf situation? Because it sounds like a lot of werewolf stuff.
Some people in the village think that, but I don't believe that. I mean, perhaps if you want to call it that, she turns into some kind of beast.
This doesn't sound like anything we've encountered before, does it?
You can make a Cthulhu Mythos check.
That's.
I'll actually let Charlie.
I can't.
And
I cannot make that
Yeah,
check.
if
Zero.
you have zeros, I'll actually let Charlie.
I
make one.
don't. I have a 4.
Yeah,
Here
go
we
ahead. Go ahead.
Should I do
Yes.
it? Okay, I'll
Yes.
use the 6 points.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when we go back there, you will have some information that may be very, very helpful. Okay.
Yay.
Yeah. Fantastic.
All right. Well, Ganymede, if you want to lead the way, I'll take the light and I'll be behind you.
For my clarity's sake, is he? Larry still has his shotgun, I'm assuming?
No, he hands it. He gives it to you.
Ah, okay. Good. So Ganymede kind of flips the switch and breaks it down to see that it's loaded. Is there just how many?
I mean, he brings you
rounds
some
are-
shells.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yes. And so she flicks it back, and it clicks shut. All right. I was. Can't we simply have a nice time in the countryside?
No, we can't, Ganymede. We've clearly figured this out now.
And she steps off.
Okay. So, this leads down a long tunnel, which eventually leads to a ladder. I don't know if you're getting any flashbacks to underneath Juju House in New York, but long stone tunnel.
Yeah.
Leads to a ladder. Okay.
Yeah.
There's if you're going up first, there's like a floor slab, it seems like, that's loose. And you find...
Top of the ladder, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you find yourself, when you peek through it, in what appears to be a mausoleum. It's made of granite. You can kind of see out of the very small openings, like statues of weeping angels, ivy everywhere, and the door to it looks heavy and wooden, but is open. And you can see claw marks along it.
So this is inside. This comes up inside this mausoleum.
Yep.
I'm gonna climb up into it, and I'm trying to look around as I do.
Yeah, it appears to be the Vanes Mausoleum. You're still on the grounds of Castle Plum, just farther out.
Well,
Yeah. As soon as if I don't see any threat immediately, I'll reach down and help Zeb up. And
yep.
Yeah.
Zeb will go up and follow after Ganymede.
Okay.
this is your family tomb, Lawrence. You're familiar with this place?
Yes. I had no idea there was an entrance here, and I don't really know how she discovered it. Perhaps by accident?
Or someone else discovered it for her?
That is always an option.
Make a spot hidden, just because that sounds fun.
I will use an advantage here.
If you want this.
Can I?
An extreme success.
Okay. I think... I think it's very tiny, but kind of carved on the inside of the door. There's something that catches your eye. It appears to be an inverted ankh. A-N-K-H.
Yeah. Have I seen that anywhere before?
No, I don't believe so.
And this is on the inside of the door that
leads
has been
out. Yeah.
pulled open.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
And with the extreme, you see these large dog-like footprints in the muddy ground. And with the extreme, you'll be able to follow them.
She seems to have left a trail.
Well, we got that going for us at least. All right. Let's get tracking before anything bad happens.
Yeah, I'm heading off.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's... I guess we have to, don't we? I'm trying...
To what?
We have to cut back to our friends.
Hi. Tell me the useful thing now, please.
Oh, sure.
Need that information sooner rather than later.
Yeah, you'll love it. Oh,
Okay,
God.
good.
Oh my goodness. There are too many of them. Okay, I just feel like there's like this slow motion, like look and turn and start to move.
Yep.
So, couple things.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
even though nobody has said the word ghoul to you,
Yep.
that is what occurs at this point.
Yeah.
These things are very strong and very fast. I feel like all this information is coming to you almost like it's not that you've necessarily read anything about them except maybe in passing in one of the other books. But
Yeah.
you know that they are not werewolves.
Yeah.
So you don't need silver, but they're also hardy. They're surprisingly resistant to wounds made from bullets. When they bite you, it's kind of disgusting because they usually feed on corpses. So there's a lot going on in the mouth region.
Yeah.
This is bad. This is really bad. This is bad. This is super bad.
Is there like, do they have a weakness? Can I howl at them? Is there like a something I can invoke?
That would be
Do they understand English?
all unclear. But you can both make sanity checks.
Great.
No, I don't want to do that. Fucking hell.
You can.
Well, whatever.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Irene, you're fine. But I think what this is Charlie like receives this information out of nowhere, and in combination with seeing them,
Yeah.
lose
I'm
4
scared.
sanity.
That's not bad. I'm not mad about that.
Yeah, you got what,
I've lost way
69?
more.
You got
Yeah,
69?
Wink, yeah. I do.
Nice.
It's
the perfect time.
It's the perfect time to celebrate
Yeah.
69. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, so Charlie is literally going to like push Irene forward, like making sure that Irene is in
Yeah.
front of him.
Great.
I think Charlie, my plan was to shoot at them, but that's not my plan anymore. My plan now is to try and cave in the mine.
Interesting.
By shooting at loose rocks, literally doing whatever I can to try and block them
Yes.
off from us.
That sounds
Really fun.
like a great idea.
Thank you.
So, Irene,
Uh-huh.
you have the highest dex, so you're going first.
Great. I
Well,
just
actually,
run.
sorry, I take that back. Charlie had his gun out. Charlie goes first.
Yeah.
Because of the plus 50.
Yeah. Woohoo! Okay. I'm gonna tell me what to do to cave in this goddamn mine. I'll do whatever it takes.
Okay. Very interesting.
Yeah, thank you.
It's an interesting idea. I'm also going to just show you the ghoul face.
I love looking at the ghoul face.
doesn't?
Oh, hi, honey.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
You need a haircut,
And
Angel.
I want you to imagine, like, from the film The Descent, when you
Yeah.
start moving, they start going, like, on the sides of, like, the
Cool.
cave
Ooh,
walls.
Great.
Mm,
Great.
love that for
Yeah.
love that for us.
Yeah.
That's so fun for us.
Isn't it
Okay.
just?
I'm gonna shoot the wall. I will do whatever it takes in this
Okay,
moment
that's-
as we are running.
I like this idea a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I think the first thing you're gonna have to do,
Uh-huh.
yeah, if you just want to start shooting, you can.
Yeah. I'm trying to dislodge or like start causing structural flaws.
Right. So let's first
Basically.
make either intelligence or education.
I'll do intelligence. I'll use an advantage. Hard success.
Okay. So you know that this place probably isn't the most structurally sound, at least the entrance you came
Yeah.
in. So you think that this is totally doable,
Yeah.
and that yep, it's totally doable.
Yeah. Do I think it's going to be easier for me to try and shoot out a rock, or do I think it's going to be easier for me to like try and pull something down with my hands? Like, does that
Yeah, that's
like hit a beam or whatever, you
Yeah.
know?
Probably. Yeah, probably removing like a support structure.
Cool.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Would you allow me to brawl a structure, or like strength, like just slam up my body into one of these beams?
Yes. I think it's going to take, unless the roll is like crazy good, it's going to take more than one. So you can do one now.
Okay. What do you want me to roll?
I would let you do either of those.
Okay, I'll probably just do straight strength. Yeah, and I'm gonna use an advantage.
Nice. Okay,
Hard success.
success. Very good.
Yeah.
So yeah, describe what you're doing.
Yeah, I think he literally, like, upon seeing these and realizing like how bad this situation is,
Yeah.
he yells at Irene, "Run and don't look back." And then he's going to stop basically to slam his body into one of these beams. And I think, Irene, you would hear like he does not care if he takes harm doing this.
Right.
Like, he's slamming his whole body into this beam because he knows that we can't beat them, basically. So that's what he's doing.
Okay.
Yeah, he's telling you to, I mean, like, there's like pure panic in his voice.
Yeah. Okay.
And on top of having seen what this monster one does to a man, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Panic.
Irene, what are you doing?
Irene's not fucking running and not looking back. She's
Ma'am!
not- I mean, she is probably running, but she is going to turn around and she is going to provide some form of cover
Okay.
by shooting.
Yeah. You see, these things are moving. I think you're the one who sees how they move, like, on the walls of the cave, and you can shoot at the closest one. Go ahead.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I just don't.
Though I have to say, before you roll, it's very dark, so you're going to need a harder extreme to hit.
Yeah, I'm using advantage here.
Okay.
Let's fucking go.
Oh,
Hard success.
You got one. Nice. Okay.
So that did 8 damage.
Reduced to 4.
Yeah.
On 1. So, you're 15 yards. That's fine. As you shoot at this thing with the light from the gunshot, and using your ears and the bit of moonlight that you have, you manage to nick one kind of in the shoulder area, and you see, you've shot people in the shoulder before. And it looks like it isn't slowing it down.
Cool. Yeah, I'm not abandoning Charlie. That's the only thing that's happening.
Okay. So one of them, one of them, the one out in front, is going to be able to reach Charlie. They're super fast.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Bite me, bitch.
Okay, I will.
Can I? No, it's fine. Just do it.
It's gonna
get it over with.
It's gonna be real bad if they succeed. So the first thing, just like super duper casual.
Yeah.
It tries to kind of reach out and grab you with its claws.
Yeah.
Oh,
fuck!
Oh, it's gonna hit with its claws for 7 points of damage. And then it has 3 attacks, so it's
no. That's not allowed.
Yeah.
Hi, it's me, your pal, Summer, calling out to you, my friends in chat. I could use those D8s of healing. I could use those fucking advantages.
Oh my god.
I don't like these
Stop
rolls.
rolling.
I don't like these rolls.
Oh no.
Please help me, SOS.
Okay, and as it chomps down on you, you are held in place. Oh my god. As you take 6 points of damage.
La 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 la. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. I'll die. I'm gonna die.
Charlie, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try and slam it and me into the structure again.
Okay, so
I'm not trying to break free. I'm using both of our weight to try and bring
okay.
down the structure.
What did you use
Charlie's
last
like, I'm
time?
dying here.
Yeah.
I used strength last time.
With it holding you, this is gonna have to be hard or extreme.
Okay, I'm gonna use advantage.
Okay.
My last advantage. Extreme.
Oh my god.
Extreme success.
Okay. So with the hard before and the extreme this time, as you slam both of you into it, kind of giving in instead of pulling away, which is what it expected, you're able to slam both of your weights into this, and you hear the rumbling start. And this is going to work. But that was your turn.
Yes, it was. Thank you for remembering.
You're welcome. And it is still with you. Irene, what do you do?
Cool. Fuck, I'm shooting the one that's on Charlie.
Okay.
Just shoot me and get it over with.
No! I'm
Okay.
using another fucking advantage. Jesus Christ on a bike.
I'm gonna roll that healing thing, Smell. I need it.
Yeah.
Success.
2. Thank God.
Oh,
But
fuck.
it's only a regular success. So you fire off into the dark, but you're too worried about, hitting Charlie because this thing is on him. Are you going to move away?
Yeah.
Yes, go. Charlie is yelling for you to run. Seriously.
Yeah. I think she's gonna start backing up a bit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, gosh, when you read something that you don't want to read. Okay. So it's its turn. The first thing that happens is that you take another d4 of damage, so 2.
Me?
Yep. It just
Mal,
auto happens.
I really appreciate what you did for me because you saved me from that 2 damage just now. Back down to 7. Congratulations to me.
And then it attacks again.
Yep, I'm dead.
Maybe I'll miss.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Sure you will. Sure you will.
I don't miss.
Fuck.
D6 plus 1d4 for 10 points of...
I die. I
Okay.
die.
So,
Bye.
what happens?
Yes.
Why is it always Charlie?
It's fine. If I die, I die.
So
It's
Irene,
fine.
what you see happen is that this thing already holding Charlie in place, then as the rocks begin to tumble behind it, and you see they will block off the others from getting to you right now, but this thing puts its arms around Charlie's front and tears across Charlie's chest. Charlie, I need you to make a con check. Okay. So Charlie is currently unconscious. Not dead yet. You don't auto die at 0. Good. Irene. So Charlie can't do anything. Irene, what do you do? As it drops him on the ground like so much meat.
Okay, so it's dropped him.
Yeah, sure.
It's dropped him, and the rocks are blocking the way.
Yeah, they're starting to fall, and the other things aren't going to be fast enough to get through, we'll say. We'll say.
Okay.
Okay.
If I know that Charlie's only unconscious,
Well, he doesn't look great.
he doesn't look great, but I want this thing to leave him the fuck alone.
Sure.
So I'm gonna yell at it.
Sure.
I don't even think it's words. I just think it's a scream.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna shoot at it again and get it to get away the fuck from Charlie.
Okay.
There's another advantage for this.
Sure.
Extreme.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good. You give it a hefty shot. I mean, this one is kind of center mass, and it definitely, with an extreme, it definitely looks gnarlier than the first one, but this thing takes it and snarls at you.
Yep. Fuck you. I'm running away. But I'm still looking behind me and making very direct eye contact.
Okay. 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 Yeah, it's going to pursue you. And it's faster than you. So, it is going to first. Oh my god!
All right.
Can we get some bans in chat on these? Sorry, everybody.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Please and thank you. Just all of them that just came in.
Yep.
Sorry, everybody. I'm glad Automod caught that. Bless you, Automod.
Banning. Goodbye.
Yeah. Peace, losers. Okay. So, this thing is coming on after ya, which is just great. Remember, if you want to dodge, if this hits, you can. It hits. It hits. It hits. I hate it. I hate that it hits, but it hits.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Take throw. Oh, it's nice. You're running. It's been wounded. It just gets a claw mark kind of like around part of your skirt as you go, and a little cut on your leg.
Cool.
And then, though, it does get to do its other thing. This is great. Everything's great. Oh, no, that hits too. That hits too. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. And that does 5 points of damage to you, and you're held in place again. Okay, Irene, you are held in place by this. You obviously don't hear any coming after you. Did you want to try and dodge that last one? It only got a regular success.
I think I'm okay with taking that.
Okay. But you are held in place. Charlie?
Yeah?
So now is the time that we make a con check.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to... If you fail this con check, you die.
Okay.
What is this moment like?
I think that fear that had kind of like that was in those like moments where he was like yelling for Irene to run are still there.
Yeah.
Like I think that it kind of like he's like having he's been through this before. He's having a very similar out of body experience where he can see himself on the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like realizing that he's still yelling for Irene to run, but she can't hear him anymore. And I think he's just it's so strange just because he has these out of body experiences all the time now, you know? So I think it fully takes him a second to realize that this is like different.
Mm-hmm. Irene, as you are held there,
Mm-hmm.
something in your pocket begins to hum,
Yep.
and it's your turn.
Yeah, we're gonna use the fucking pocket watch, cause...
Okay.
Nope.
Roll me a d4.
Yeah.
So I can figure out when we... Okay.
2 minutes.
Okay. So, you don't know how or why, but your hand, as you're being held there in place and bitten, your hand goes... It drops your gun and reaches into your pocket. And the fear and the adrenaline fade for a second as your hand goes to click the top. And you just... In the cave ahead of you, see the... You don't even know how it's illuminated, right? There's no light in here. But you see almost the glowing form and face of Jackson Elias as he just nods at you and smiles. And then you and Charlie are standing where you were. You are walking toward the source of the sounds. Charlie, none the wiser, but you, Irene, know what awaits for you around the bend.
Yep. Irene is gonna grab Charlie's arm.
Uh-huh.
Actually, yeah. I don't think we should go in there.
Yeah, I think he looks at her like kind of confused.
It's, at least not just the two of us, but there's a lot of them in there, it sounds like. Whatever is howling. I don't. What you described doesn't sound like a dog.
I mean, what I saw wasn't a dog.
Right. So. I don't think we should go in.
I mean, if Irene seems set on not going in, Charlie will not.
Okay. And you back out before seeing and I think that's where we're gonna end today's episode, as the weight in Irene's pocket vanishes and Zeb may or may not notice the weight in his pocket appear. Okay. Okay. That was so much just happened. Just so much just happened. For those of you who don't know, there was an option on our Eldritch gift table for a pocket watch that turns back the clock 1d4 minutes.
Ooh,
And Irene had it first, and Zeb has it now.
And it was a gift from our good friend.
Good friend, Jackson Elias.
Elias.
I said this to Kienna, but this is the second time that we have been in a stream together where I died in a cave where rocks were falling around us and time was rewound to stop it from happening. Literally the second time. This is not the first time that we've been through this hellhole.
Almost like maybe you shouldn't go in caves and knock down rocks.
Maybe the two
I
of you
like
should
what-
go in caves.
Once
Yeah, we should
was
go in
a
caves
once was the
together.
first time. Second was a coincidence. And if we do go in a third time and we die, then
Then
you
it's
know.
then it's a habit, you know?
Yeah. Wow.
An inevitability.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't even know.
Are we all okay?
Yeah,
Just
is
checking
everyone okay?
Are we all okay?
In character
Okay.
stuff, out of character stuff that happened, we can rage against because those people are the scum of the earth. So,
Yeah, it's okay. I'm already doing a tweet warning people about that
Awesome.
particular stream because
Yay.
they came from one particular place.
Isn't that
So.
nice?
Woo!
Yeah. Just banhammer. Love to see
Yeah.
it. We love to see it.
Love to see it.
We love to see them go is the best part. Back to their troll caves. Anyway, let's go around and check in with everybody. Let's start with our lucky boy, Mr. Zebulon Augustine Claiborne Montgomery III.
Things went okay, all things speaking, for Zeb today. So that's a first. I think, I don't know, maybe I have, I don't know, pleased some eldritch god in the last really rough week, and taken away some luck from one Charlie Rapp or something or someone. I did great. Zebulon did great. So I don't know what's the concern about here. I'm doing great. Zeb definitely meant it when he said that he is going to, in all attempts, to not shoot his sister, the dude's sister. So yeah, I'm excited to find out. I mean, I'm excited to see next week because that ending was great. But yeah, I am Tommy at Imperator Pingo on the Twitter sphere. I do tabletop RPG stuff and video editing stuff across the interwebs, like the intro for this show. If you're interested in finding out when and where I'll be, follow me on Twitter. The only other thing I have going on right now is on Fridays over on Encounter Roleplay, where I run Eclipse, an urban shadow campaign about just a group of really random weirdos in LA trying to make a movie.
Awesome.
And, you know, all sorts of bullshit happening.
Okay, let's hop up to our dear darling Summer. Hi, friend. Hi. How's it going? How you feeling?
As you can see by my Zoom name, I know that you all in chat can't see it, but I have I have Charlie's health points and sanity, but I also have my own listed right now, and it's at 0 hit points and 0 sanity. So that's how I'm feeling. No, this was so fun. This was so fun. I had a really good time. So, I mean, I had a great time. So yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at Just a Summer Job. That's where I tweet and retweet about everything I'm doing. You can find me here every Saturday morning, dying, just dying. And tonight you can find me, me and Kienna, but we'll both be over on Dylan's channel and Narcissus here on Twitch. We are dipping our toes into Ironsworn, and we are playing new characters in the world of Columba. 100 years ago, 200 years ago, some years ago, 500 years ago. And I am playing a girl who can turn into a bird, and I'm very excited about that.
Nice. That sounds awesome. Allie, how are you doing? How's Ganymede doing?
That was so much fun. I'm super stressed, and I love that that everybody's okay. But I also love the example of how a fail adds to the story. I loved the utter failure of trying to punch him in the face, and how
so
perfectly it played out after that. It was delicious.
It was so
I loved
good.
every second of it. Yeah. Hey, you can find me on Twitter at Allison Robinson with Tails and a Y. You can find me here on the channel on Monday nights, where I run our D&D 5e game, Strange Invasion: Assault on the Barrier Peaks. It is high fantasy meets weird science, aliens, robots, magic. If that's your jam, come join us on Monday nights. And that's it for me. I cannot wait to pick this up next week.
Awesome. Key, any personal stuff to plug?
Yeah, y'all can find me over on Twitter at Kienna S. Best way to figure out what I'm doing when I'm not here on the channel, mostly just here on the channel though. As Summer said, we're back on doing some more From Dust stuff, so that's super exciting. At 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, so come hang out with us then. Yeah, and of course I am the GM for Against the Stars Bread Bright campaigns on Tuesdays here on the channel. It's real great. I got to throw some great moral dilemmas at the PCs last time, and also a cult. So
we're just playing Cthulhu in space.
Yeah.
I understand now.
You now have a spaceship, and you're gonna have spaceship combat, and it's gonna be great.
Spaceship combat for the win.
Hell yeah. What about you?
Me, personal things for me. I'm Lauren. I'm that salty ginger over on Twitter. You can find me here, obviously, Saturday through Tuesday. Otherwise, I'm a professional GM with the Magpie Curated Play Program. So if you want to come play some Urban Shadows with me, I have a campaign coming up. Starts next Thursday. Tickets are on sale at the link in chat. I'm super excited. Summer made me a fancy gift for it. It's so pretty. Otherwise, you can see me one more time this Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific over on the Roll For It channel. You can also find me modding on the Roll20 channel sometimes and supporting the awesome shows over there. Also, just for channel stuff, we are currently casting a podcast. It's a horror podcast in collaboration with Off the Table. Summer and I are GMing. Kienna's going to be producing and playing, and it's just gonna be a great time. If you like Twin Peaks, if you like It, if you like Knives and Skin, there's like all sorts of awesome things there. So if you want to come play with us, now's your chance. Encouraging everyone, new people, old people, like, just come play with us. Also, you can find us on Twitter at saltysweetgames and catch our going live notifications, especially if we decide to do an impromptu gaming stream, as we like to do. If you ever miss an episode, you can check us out on YouTube. It's also Salty Sweet Games over there. And leave us a like and a comment. We love to get check-ins from our viewers on YouTubes. Otherwise, we will be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. Pacific for Witcher, Monday at 6 p.m. for Strange Invasion, and Tuesday at 6 p.m. all Pacific times for Burn Bright Against the Stars. Then back here on Saturday. for more Pulp Cthulhu. When we get off, I'm going to scream a lot. We're gonna go raid our friend Jess, who's playing Heart with our other friend Sam. So we're gonna go give them a nice raid. And spam some hype or spam some hearts from love here at Salty Sweet Games. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we nailed it.
Yay!
Alrighty,
All right.
let's get out of here. Bye, everybody.
Y'all later.